Oh, right, adventures. This Batman Arkham Knight part, I never finished it, guys. Not even close. This is finally, we reach the 2 to 3 year wait period of finding out some stuff. And in the future, I might be doing more PlayStation streams. I just gotta find a time and a time limit, because 20 minutes into the last stream, it disappeared. It said, broadcast issues. I'm gonna figure out a solution for that so we all can have fun streaming. And there will be occasionally, until I fix this problem permanently, some issues. It ain't the internet, it's just PlayStation Network sometimes has issues with their broadcast systems, which it'd be nice if people would help me stand up to them, so we get our broadcasts more consistently, not all have 100+ gigs per second internet type thing. My internet's not slow at all. I mean, it's not incredibly fast, but it's not slow. And I know slow internet. I lived in a place with a few just 100k gigabytes, which is ridiculous. Maybe even lower than that at times. I know what slow internet is, no doubt. And this ain't slow. This is alright speed. It's a little bit good. Just, it's ridiculous with the PlayStation Network, because I want to stream with you guys. I want to have fun with you guys. You know, chat with you. Gain some confidence together. And grow together. And maybe we have some arguments. Heck, probably will happen. But we grow. That's the one thing we can have in common. We grow. Even if it's just slightly. You don't always have to grow. Sometimes you have to have some fun. That's the main point of this channel. Have fun. Laugh. And in the future, if this becomes a success, maybe you could be doing it. Maybe you could take something I've done and make it your own. And that you really like. Say you like my ideas of anime type gameplay stuff. Like I'm telling a story with a game.
Congratulations to the
you could take that and make it yours.
Duo.
Kind of sense. Yeah, help you feed your children, your grandkids, your, I don't know, yourself, your family, whoever. You all have to be able to survive, you know? Oh. It's about evolution and the way we find okay. You break through some things. A lot of things, man. This channel is a little bit educational at times. I'm not like teachers. I'm not going to tell you, oh, well, what's 1 + 1? Oh, who was the president? 1984 or something. We're not here to learn about the past. We're here to improve from our past. Not to keep talking about the past. And not to talk about basic stuff like 1 + 1. And, you know, eventually just some stupid stuff like, what's the answer to X? Oh, what's the answer to Y? Oh, what's the answer to W? And so forth. Oh, what is the science behind the triangle? Like, dude, I am never going to be using that. I don't think you either, unless you're a math teacher or professor or something. You're not going to probably be using that. I mean, you see, not many people ever use calculus in language. There's a lot of things day-to-day you don't use numbers, yes. Like after 3rd grade math or 4th grade, we use this. They should stop trying to teach math after 4th grade. Especially when they get to the X's and the Y's. That's just dumb.
I'm glad you solved this riddle.
And this finally, we beat the Riddler. I get past all that, you see me cutting off and breaking away. The conversation is going nowhere. Or it's finished. This is awesome. Finally freeing the Catwoman. We're getting there.
He's an ego-driven.
This whole video is basically
can't let anyone else win.
Just getting out of the Riddler stuff and out of the riddles. Next week will be one of the last videos
obsession's getting
before
worse.
we get to the
after my allies.
apocalypse, basically.
After this, I think
Which you'll know what I'm talking about once we get there.
Known associate for a while.
That's a lot of things. This will be clear a little bit. A lot of things I'm saying are for those who I'm addressing, like people who not play this game or forgot. not the ones who know. Not all the
was
time.
nothing,
You can just tell
Dark Knight, nothing.
by the words.
A new
I'm
trial
saying.
awaits you, Detective, by Divinity Church, and I'm waiting too.
Alright, so the Riddler, the dude who has been ducking and hiding like a coward. I went through a lot of these riddles, like, I was not wanting to deal with this for, you know, months and years. I was like, in my head, I was thinking, oh my god, I gotta do this, like, these 10 riddles, and I'm like, what's only 11 done? Out of 100, or 200 something? Oh, I'm getting this done. I want it done. I got them mostly done. I have 70 left, I think. And maybe less than that. I think I have like 180 done now.
And everyone from Gotham to
Which I have to wait till I beat a certain mission to get to the next ones. And I have to do it before I complete the game, too.
Stealing every last scrap of appreciation.
In 2-ish weeks, I'd say, we'll be doing a new, you know, some, well, where I'm at currently in the game, we'll be progressing toward the end, where I'm at 80% completed.
Lower the water like
So, enjoy the rest of this gameplay. We get to finally shut the Riddler up soon. And you get to see who's under the mask of Arkham Knight, potentially stop Scarecrow, and whatever else happens will be shown on this channel every week. So enjoy.
Another switch? Why, the water is almost as low as Catwoman's chances of freedom. Why don't you celebrate with my friends? I wanted you to destroy the robots. I did. It's all part of my immaculately constructed master plan. So there. Excellent. You are barely keeping up to the precise degree my equations predict. Careful on your way out.
The drone sensors are temporarily disabled, but I can only hack one at a time. So the previous drone will be back online.
The line between perfectly designed Riddle and unfair death trap really comes down to user error. Riddle me this. What has a cape, a cowl, and can't be trusted not to get you killed? Which key, which key, which...
Here's hoping Eddie hasn't started cheating. And they say black cats are bad luck. And they say black cats are bad luck.
Another key, well done. Of course, you'll lose all 9 lives in an instant should I push this detonator.
Another door unlocked. What a surprise.
Those whose meager mental faculties prohibited them from appreciating that fact. And then you appear in Gotham, dressing up your cognitive capabilities marginally superior as they are to that of the average hoodlum, in the guise of a crusading hero. And oh, how the people swoon. To the orphanage, hero! It's time to rejoin Catwoman for another trial.
I said I'd get you out of here.
I know. It's just... nothing. Let's get to the next room, okay? Before my head explodes. So Joker dies, takes half the crime in Gotham with him, and I don't hear from you for months. What's that about?
I've been busy.
Look, I know you two were close, but you've got to get back out there. Meet new maniacs. You can't mourn him forever.
He left some loose ends behind.
The novelty it's been constructing riddle chambers for 2 half-wits instead of 1. Why, that's practically a whole wit between you. Dark Knight, when you failed your feline friend and are done mourning over her headless corpse, perhaps we'll do this again with, Robin? Or maybe that prodigal son of yours over in Bloodhaven. Prodigal son of yours over in Bloodhaven.
Can you get up there?
The ceiling? Easy.
Riddle me this. Can a maze still amaze if it doesn't have walls?
You know, I had to disable a security system like this when I robbed Queen Industry. Never mind.
Did that hurt, Catwoman? Good. That pain is what stupidity feels like.
Oh, Eddie, you're going to feel very, very stupid when I catch up with you. You know, I had to disable a security system like this when I robbed Queen Industry. Never mind.
Halfway there. Now for a final twist.
by the entrance. Let's go.
You smooth talker, you. Give me a second to compose myself.
It's done. Keys by the entrance. Let's go.
You smooth talker, you. Give me a second to compose myself. Would you do the honors? You know what the worst thing about this was? It looked cheap. Well, Hanson, what are we waiting for?
Scarecrow threatened the entire city, Selina.
And it's such a tragedy. You go save the day, and I'll make sure Bruce Wayne locked his doors.
Good luck with that.
Bow down when confronted with your obvious superior. Stoop to your pathetic pugilistic level and make you!
Be my guest!
To perfectly defend myself against your violent excesses. So please understand, Dark Knight, that this is an intellectual victory above all. Can't think and hit at the same time.
All yours!
Keeping up?
Wanna help?
In this equation. Wrong. You think you're smarter than me? This is... I'll atomize you! Enough! This is beneath me. You are beneath me. You want to finish this, detective? Then you must earn the privilege. Solve every last riddle in this city and I'll fight you, Batman, but not a moment before.
Or we could just leave you down there, Eddie. Come on, Batman. This cat wants to prowl.
I'll atomize you!
This is beneath me. You are beneath me. You want to finish this, detective? Then you must earn the privilege.
Solve every last riddle in this city and I'll fight you, Batman, but not a moment before.
Or we could just leave you down there, Eddie. Come on, Batman. This cat wants to prowl. Fresh air, freedom, and darkness. Perfect. How shall we celebrate? I know a couple of poor, defenseless museums. But then again, I also know a couple of hotels.
Tonight's not over yet. There's more work to be done.
Of course there is. You do know how to kill the mood. Do you ever take the night off? Do you ever take the suit off?
Not on nights like this, Selina. It's what I do.
Fine. I guess I'll hit an art gallery or two, while the big bad bat's distracted.
You're not going to thank me?
Why? It's what you do.
Hey, Batman. How you doing?
You're working for Riddler.
What? You're crazy! Batman's gone crazy, guys!
What are you doing, Batman? Back off!
Stand down, Batman!
I don't know what he's talking about, guys.
Are you sure?
Okay, okay! I do favors for Enigma. Tell him when Gordon's on his trail. Stick those dumb trophies of his around the place. That kind of stuff. But that's it, really. I'm not such a bad guy. I swear.
I don't care.
Hey! You can't throw me in here. I'm a cop!
Not anymore.
October 30th. Got my hands on this forensic report.
Tell me what you're doing.
Sounds bad out there, Batman. Rather you than me.
Agreed.
I'm guessing you've encountered a few religious cults in your time. What's your take on them?
They prey on the weak and the vulnerable.
Sounds like my ex-wife's lawyer.
Whatever you're up to, stop.
Trust me, I'm hands off on this one. Cross my heart.
Tape 25, October.
Surreptitiously placed in his brain explodes. My hypothesis is simple. When faced with the task of trying to save one condemned man amongst that gaggle of idiots, even you will give up in despair. Oh, and don't knock him out. What little brain activity he has keeps that cranial combustible from detonating. Detonating. Well, congratulations, hero. You saved a murderer, a monster, a moron. The gene pool thanks you for your efforts. There's more doomed men in Gotham tonight. You won't prove your obnoxiously principled point until you save them all. Until you save them all.
Riddler, tell me everything.
Screw you!